Okay, I believe we are about to go live. Give me a moment. So everything fine. Started. Okay. To be working fine. Sandeep. Hello, RH. Mike. Hello, everybody. RH. Walaikum assalam. Okay, I think we good to go. I tried to be a bit more clever today. Go live on Instagram as well. Not playing ball with me, so I had to stop it. So, well, where we are. Facebook, Dailymotion, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. It's not too bad. Okay, hi Alamgir. All right, so 4 o'clock in the UK. The clocks have gone back, so there will be a time difference of 1 hour wherever you are in the world. Welcome to today's live stream. My name is Ozair, and in today's live stream, I'm going to go through setting up Google Ads conversion tracking. I think after call ads, this is the second most request sent. How to set up call conversion tracking, how to set up call tracking, and basically conversions of any kind which most people are using in the Google ads. So I'll go through the basic conversion tracking to get you started. So we have got everything fine. Brilliant. So if you are new to this live stream, the format is very informal and pretty much straightforward. I'll cover today's topic, and then towards the end of the session, I'll try my best to answer any questions you've sent me. So please put in the questions in the comment box as we go along. So don't wait till the very last second, because there is a delay and I may not see your questions before I switch off the transmission. All right, so call tracking conversion. Where are we? Let's head off into Google Ads account. So every time you create a new campaign, doesn't matter what goals I'm just going to in here. They've done something new which I quite like, actually. There in here we've got conversion tracking now. So it reminds you that you need to set up your conversions. This wasn't there before, until a few months ago. So this is quite handy. So if you have forgotten, then at least you go to your conversion tracking, set them up, then get your campaigns. First rule of Google Ads is please do not start any campaigns without setting up your conversions, no matter what conversions you are tracking, be it a call, a transaction, a subscriber, a click, or a lead. It could be anything. And I'll go through with you in a bit how we set these up. So there are two radio buttons in here, which you can select one of them. Use account level, include in conversion settings, or choose conversion actions for this campaign. So what this does is, no matter how many conversions you've set up, this campaign is going to track all the conversions. But if you want to be very specific about a particular conversion, then you can click the checkbox or boxes from here. So if you want to track all the leads from various forms, then you can check all these boxes, as many as you want, and you create the conversion. Okay, So let's head into conversions. You go to the tools, then under measurement you go conversion. Might not let me continue account level. Okay. Conversion. Now I have set up a handful of these because this is a test account, so you will see that these are not verified, neither they have any recent conversion. But we're going to start afresh. So once you come here, you probably will have a blank screen over here. Click on the plus button, and now you got an option of 4 types of conversions: website, app, phone calls, or you can import your conversions from analytics, Salesforce, offline lead conversions, or we'll keep things extremely simple. All we are going to do is to look at the phone calls or the website conversion. Now when you hover the mouse, it says here you can track online sales, link clicks, page views, or signups. Now why would you consider page view as a conversion? Now you may want to track a particular page on your website which leads to a lot of conversions. So for example, customer reviews, or where you placed a particular video, or it may be a bridge page where you are taking someone from a opt-in from that page onto your sales page. So you want to track the number of conversions. So if 100 people land on that page, how many go through to your product page or to buy that product. So you can do that, or you can have a sign up or as a lead form. So let's go and set up this. Now we've got all these categories. They have categorized as sales for e-commerce websites, or leads for B2B lead generation. So now you got your purchase, add to cart, begin checkout, subscribe. I'm not sure why subscribe is here, but can't change it. So what you can do is you could have a 3-part sales funnel where you can see, okay, 100 people begin the checkout, 60 of them add to cart, and 20 or 30 make purchase. Do that also. Make a 3-part conversion so you can see the percentage starting and the percentage end over here. We're going to keep things fairly straightforward and simple. For e-commerce websites, what you want to do is to pull in the data either through Google Analytics, or you can set through something up by Tag Manager where your value is dynamic. What I mean by that is no 2 transactions on an e-commerce store or an online shop will be the same. One person comes to your shop, buys $100 worth. Another one buys $150, another one $350. So you can't have a single conversion value for each conversion. So that has to be pulled in with especially through Google Analytics, and then you can track it. But for this video, we're going to keep things very simple. Let's say you have got just a 1 or 2 product store. Each value is the same for every conversion. So you've got 3 options here. Use the same value for each conversion, use a different value for each conversion, which I was talking about earlier on, or you don't use a value, which I would not recommend, and neither does Google. You need to bring in the value of these purchases so that you can see what's happening in your on your store. All the other bit is the common bit, so I'm going to go back to the top and we'll go over here to, let's say, a lead submit form. book appointments, sign up, request code. They're all very similar. Let's go to submit lead. So somebody submits a lead. Let's say the value of each lead is 100. Now for lead generation, you want to check this one. It says here, recommended for lead signups and other conversions because only the first interaction is valuable. So let's say someone came to your website, they fill in the form and they thought that they made a mistake and they resubmit the form. And we've all done that. So we don't want that conversion to be tracked as double. Only one is the same person. So we'll have it as one, whereas on an e-commerce store where somebody is making a purchase, I can make one purchase, then I can come back to the store in a few days time, make another purchase, and so on. You want every transaction or every purchase to be there. You will select every. Recommended for purchases because every purchase is valuable. Doesn't mean that leads are not valuable. Of course, leads are also extremely valuable, but it's different type of a conversion. E-commerce as well for lead generation. Then we have the click-through conversion window. The default is usually 30, but it goes up to 90 days. If somebody clicked on your ad today, they came through to the website, and you've selected the click-through conversion window for 90 days. So for the next 90 days or for the next 3 months, if I come back and convert, it will track. Google Ads will. But most of the conversions happen within 90 days. In fact, for the small purchase items, it's usually a few days. High ticket items, maybe like buying a car or a mortgage or something like that, it's a bit long. Usually 90 days is more than enough. Then you've got your view through conversion window. So select the maximum time after a person views your ad that you want to count the view through. Then 30 days is more. This is the most important bit. A lot of people get confused. Should we include in conversions or not? So there are two types of conversions. One are called micro conversions and one is called macro conversion. Micro conversions are the conversions which lead to the main conversion, which is a page view or a click through or a visit to a certain particular page or click on a video, a subscriber to your newsletters. They are classified as micro conversion. And what you want to do is you don't want to include those in that conversion. It's going to muddy up all your data. In Google Ads, and I'll go back in our campaign setup and I'll show you what I mean by that. If you don't want to include them in the conversion column, they should all go in all conversions. If you were to beg your pardon, if you were to check this box, this is going to go in the conversions column. If you uncheck them, it will go in the all conversions column. I want to check it because I definitely want this lead to go in. So if we were tracking, let's say, get directions or an outbound click or a page view, if I was tracking those kind of conversions, I will not include that in the conversion. Then we have the attribution model. The default is the last click, which in my humble opinion is the worst attribution model. We work on the time decay because the oldest click gets the least credit, whereas the latest or the last click gets the most credit. Then you have the linear, so all the clicks, somebody click 3 different ads, all the ads will get attributed the same. Over here, the first click, obviously it says here, first click only gets the attribution, whereas over here, the last click. Data driven in most accounts will be grayed out. This, you need to have very big account, and then it will be whitelisted and be available. And position based also is where the first and the last click get, I believe it is 40 and 40% of the attribution, and all the middle ones get 20%. The attribution towards that. You can choose to switch this off, which is the enable enhanced CPC, which makes the bidding a lot more aggressive by Google. And when you create and convert, when you say create and continue, you are going to get these 3 tags, 3 options for the tag. One is you can install it yourself, email the tag to your webmaster, or use the tag manager. I would highly recommend that you use tag manager, because a tag manager, once it's installed on your website, keeps everything very simple and organized. You don't need to go into the back end of your website again and again to install different conversion codes or pixels and so on. This is the conversion ID, and this is the conversion label you will need. And then make sure that you also install the conversion linker tag, which links the cross browsing or solves the cross browsing conversion tracking issue. That can all be done through Google Tag Manager very quickly and easily. If you don't know how to do it, either get somebody to do it for you, or get in touch with us and we'll be able to help you, although we will need to charge you for it. And then you go next, and pretty much that's it. When you install the tag, you will see there are 2 tags. One is the global site tag. So the conversion ID is the same throughout the account. It will always be the same. This is the event snippet, which will need to go on either a page load. So if I have a website where it takes someone to a thank you page, once someone fills in a form, then I want that page load. I want the snippet to be on the thank you page, whereas this click is when you see those little JavaScript pop up after submitting a form. So that goes, this snippet goes on. And then it will tell you the name of the conversion page over here, or the name of the conversion. All right, let's go next, and you're done. And let me go back to that dashboard. I'll show you what I mean by conversions and all conversions. You go to columns, modify columns. So you got your conversions, and then this is the all conversion. You can customize your columns. You don't want labels, bid optimization, put the all conversion together, and then you can save it. Don't need to keep going in here making up that dashboard. Now every time I load up in my dashboard over here, all these columns will be here. So there it is. See the difference between, so this is where you uncheck that box, that conversion box, and this is where when you have ticked it and it's checked, the conversions are going to go in here. So if you've got micro conversions, they will always be a lot more than the actual conversions. So this is why we separate them out, and these all conversions come in really handy when you have got very little conversion data and you want to see, okay, the quality of the traffic, which one is likely to convert and which one isn't likely to convert. So we go on to that all conversion. column. Okay, so this is how you set up a conversion. Now I'm gonna set up another conversion very quickly. Call conversion. Call from ads using the call extensions or call only ads. You set up your name, put in the value of each call, one or every one. Call length. So if you want, you can keep it as 20 seconds so you know that somebody has not just clicked that call button and hung up the phone. You want to have a serious kind of conversation, so at least 20 seconds, or you can put in whatever call length you have the same view through conversions, include in conversions, yes, and then your attribution. And once you click and create, for this one, you don't get any tag. So please don't get confused. Oh, why haven't I got any tag? Because this is the call extension. It's set up and you're pretty much good to go. Okay. Let's go to the questions now. And if you have any and you haven't put any questions yet, please do so. And I'll try to answer them for you. Is it a good idea to do smart ads? Well, smart campaigns. Yeah, and it is a good idea. We do use smart campaigns as well. As long as you have set it up the right way, it can work. Smart campaign, you need to be, I wouldn't say careful, but you just need to feed the right data. You tell Google what you are looking for. So personally, what we do is we go manual first, get a certain amount of data. We know the cost per acquisition. Google knows what kind of conversions we are looking at, whether it's a lead, a purchase, or a call. And then we start the smart campaigns, and it does work quite well. Sandeep, please tell some tips for first campaign for brand awareness. Well, for brand awareness, obviously you need to look at the Google Display Network and YouTube. That's it. Me and Farzana both, we go live every weekday over here. And that's the whole point of raising our brand awareness. And you need to spend money, but do not compare those metrics to the search campaign that, oh, I'm just wasting money. You need to look at different data points and metrics. So for example, when the traffic comes through those ads, how long are they staying on the website for? Are they reading the whole blog post if you are sending them to a blog? And scrolling to the bottom of the page, how much time they are spending on your site, how many pages they visit on average. Those kind of metrics I would look at. So I know that when somebody comes through my YouTube ad or my display ad, they are consuming my content, and that's what I want them to build up. That trust building exercise happens during this phase. These are the top of the funnel traffic. It's the cold traffic. They may not know you, but they stumbled upon your ad. They looked interesting. They clicked on it. They come now to investigate and look at you. But most probably they will not convert on that first. Hi Mike. Can too many negative keywords cause learning limited? No, because negative keywords will obviously be used throughout any campaign once you set up. So learning limited is when Google actually doesn't have much data as to what you are looking for conversion. It may take a few days. The maximum I had was, I think, about 2 weeks. It kept on learning, and it was up and down, and the campaign was all over the place. That's why I'm not a big fan of starting the campaigns with a target row, TCPA or TROAS or any other kind of smart bidding. although Google will say that you can start straight up. It knows what we are looking for, which it probably does. Okay, Sandeep, what is the primary use when import data in conversion tracking set is up? Is it for remarketing? No, it is for importing the offline conversions. I would not go into that now and confuse things a lot more. You keep things simple for now. Set up these conversions, and when your account is big or huge and you're using things like Salesforce, then you worry about it. RH, is it true if we have conversion tracker and getting good leads, Google will increase the price? No. You know, why would they increase the price? The price is dependent on lots of factors, including your ad rank, the level of competition, and yeah, loads of factors. I don't believe that is correct. Alamgir, can we create conversion for calls? I've just shown you. Yes, it conversions, and you must. I know a lot of agencies don't bother with this, but you must set up your conversions for your call. Yashi Ranjan Kumar. If CTR is good but not getting leads, what can be the problem? So you run your ad, someone sees your ad, they like what they see on the ad, they come on through to the website, but then they don't convert. Problem could be on the website, it could be the offer, could be the wording is too confusing or whatever. Because the first thing you need to look at is to get the impressions which you are getting. Next thing is the clicks which you are getting, and as you said that you are getting a good CTR. So the problem could be on the page, or it could be that your keywords, if you are bidding on keywords, is too broad and you're getting all sorts of visitors who are not interested in your campaign, in your offer. So I would recommend that you don't use broad match keywords and look at broad modified, phrase, or exact, and then try to sort out your offer. Have you tried split testing the pages? So send 50% traffic to page 1, the other half to page 2. Same time, use Google Optimize. It's free. If you don't want to invest in some third-party app, Optimize will split test you the pages, and you will see what the problem may be on your. Okay. Sandeep, what is attribution? Attribution is you attribute something to an ad, just like in football when a person scores the goal. That goal is attributed to that player or the striker. So the same thing. So here, which ad, which keyword, which ad group, which campaign got that attribution. So you attribute that conversion to that particular keyword or ads. Hi Mike, is using Google Tag Manager better for setting up conversions than using Google Analytics? No, GTM is good for everything. Honestly, once you start to use it, you'll be kicking yourself as to why I didn't start this before. It is an amazing tool, and we would not use anything else, especially when it comes to conversion tracking and tracking up, setting up all kinds of pixels and tags and remarketing and all sorts. So just set up everything using Tag Manager. There's couple of pieces of JavaScript. You put it on your website. If you got a WordPress website, even better. All you do is install a plugin and put your GTM ID in there, and that's it. You don't need to worry about anything else, and whatever you need to do, you use using the Tag Manager. Okay, but believe I've covered all the questions. If you haven't, now is time to put it in. If you haven't already subscribed or liked the video, then I would really appreciate if you would like it, share it, subscribe, and also hit the bell button, because then you will be the first to be notified when we upload new videos or go live. Well, at the moment we're going live 5 days a week. Hello, Sanskriti Vats. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. My question might be very basic. Okay, no problem at all. I want to know what's the best bid strategy to rank on top of the page. Manual bidding is not helping. Manual bidding will be the best way to control your ad rank and your bids. If you're not getting the top of the page rank, then your bids are too low. So you need to keep bidding up, and you'll find that that will solve the problem. But for certain, manual bidding is the best way to start managing your campaigns. And once you've got enough data, then you go into smart bidding. So you want to walk before you can run. You're welcome, Mike. RH, amazing. You are the authority on Google Ads. Excellent. That's what I would like to hear. Thank you so much for being here and spending time with me. I truly appreciate that. We started these live streams just after the lockdown started, and I'm here to help as many people as I can with my expertise, know-how, and knowledge. And if it helps even a single person, then it's all worth it. Okay. Yeah, nothing is for free, but you know the best things in life are for free, and this channel certainly is for free. Okay. Mark, hi Mark. How would you remarket health products, since Google classifies this as a sensitive product like tobacco and so on? Yes, you need to look at the Google guidelines and policies. Not every product can be remarketed. So that is something which, yeah, got to live with that. If you can't do it, as simple as that. Try and do something else. So if you just go on search campaign, then put your ads on display, go on YouTube, go on Gmail, go on Discovery. So lots of ads you can run and get your name out there as much as you can, because if you can't remarket, then yeah, you can't remarket. So thank you all for being here today. I'll be back again tomorrow, same place, same time. Remember, the clocks have changed now, so there is a 1 hour difference. Our clocks have gone back, so just bear that in mind. But I think most of you were here on time, so appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.